Hey everybody again, I'm back. So it's been a couple months, and I know I promised an update within a month, I'm sorry. But I have great news. I finally got my date. Woo! So I report on October 6th, 2015, and I am excited. Okay, so what happened was my recruiter called me while I was at work. I was teaching over the summer, and she said, "Hey, it's October." And then I was like, "Oh, snapple crackers, it's happening." So I had to get my final approval, and they asked me to do a lot. I had to get reseated in height and my eyes redone and all this is stuff. They're just making sure that I was still good. So yeah, so I got my date. I got the email and things to sign and send back. And so then I had to start planning. So, well, what I did was I bought a car so I can drive down and, have some storage space. And I decided that I was going to leave DC, and so I'm leaving this coming week, and I'm very sad. I will be spending my September, my last month as a civilian, in New York. And so what I'm doing right now is that I'm packing, and I'm not going to show you, it's over there. And I am hanging out with friends that I made down here, and I'm really, really sad to go. It's really sad. But what I plan on doing is having like a bigger type going away party in September for when I actually leave. So that's that. So I'll keep you updated on that if you really want to know. Now, since I got this date, I had to start really preparing, like taking it a lot more seriously. So what I've done is, well, I started exercising again. I had to kind of slow it down. So I was swimming twice a week, and now I changed from that to, running and weightlifting. And I'm doing, a whole bunch of other things. So as you can see, trying to get my push-up game up. And sit-ups are usually fine. I have a great core. But we'll see what happens when I get down there. I should be able to pass PT. There is something online that shows the requirements. In my age group, if I'm not mistaken, you have to do at least 18 push-ups to pass and at least 38 sit-ups in a minute, each one in a minute. Right now I'm up to about 25 push-ups and maybe about 40 sit-ups. So I'm looking okay. My running time is great. My body composition is great. So I'm just trying to keep at it. When I go home in September, I'm trying to do boxing. Just a little bit of versatility. I encourage you, just try it. So on the academic side, I'm starting to really go through the OTS handbook, the manual. You can get that offline as well. You just have to search it. And I am also looking at the Hawk, which is like 100 pages long. I want to print it out because I can't just read it online. It's a lot. It's a lot going on. But my friend, who's also an officer in the Army, was so kind to send me this great book. It's called The Air Force Officer's Guide, and it's by Colonel Stephen Wright, and this is the 36th edition. This is, so far, I've only gotten about 40 pages in, some change, but this is a great book. Like, it's a jewel. I encourage you, those who are about to get shipped out or who got selected and, they're doing well. I've been annotating and, putting in notes and stuff. Like, this is some good stuff. It talks about leadership and, what to expect, rankings, and how everything's set up. And, as a civilian with no military background, it really helps. So I encourage you, Air Force Officer's Guide. It might be backwards up there, but yeah. So that is basically it. I'm trying to get myself mentally prepared and definitely physically prepared for this next leg of my life. Thank you guys for commenting and asking questions. I'm trying to get back to you as fast as I can. I hope I am answering your questions well. Please let me know how I'm doing. If I didn't answer your question, reiterate or just tell me, and I will try my best to get you the answer or get you somewhere or to someone or some website that has the answer. Like I said before in my first video, AirForceOTS.com. Great forum. Great forum. A lot of your questions can be answered from those who actually went through this process. And yeah, I think that might be about it. But I'm geeked. So, like I do in my other videos, I always have a different hairstyle. So right now I'm working with yarn braids. I just finished them yesterday. You can see, took me a little while. It's the first time I ever really braided my hair. But for OTS, I'm thinking about, to stay within regulation, crochet braids. So I want to do like crochet braid, straight Kanekalon hair with a bob, so I don't have to worry about it for a couple weeks. And then after that, when I get more time, I might just end up flat twisting my hair for weeks at a time. I just have to check the regulations again. They keep changing. If anybody who's watching has any info about that, please let me know.